wants to be a millionaire?
Well, I've got 193,000 so far. I would love to be a millionaire, but that's if I can ever get to the $1 million question, you know? Let's play.
How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi,
How many
Regis.
players will be playing? All right, I'm going to ask you again. How many players are playing? All right, somebody's got to help me here. Look around the room and count. Is it one? Is it more than one? Somebody let me hear from you, please. Okay, I can play that game too. You don't want to play with me? Well, I don't want to play with you. See how you like this?
Whoa! Impatient little motherfucker.
How you doing? Welcome to the show. How many players will be playing?
I don't think I've heard that before.
Thank you. All right, one player. You want to go over the rules of the game before we start?
Yeah, I know how to play this game. Shut up, Reg.
What's your name, by the way? Wonderful. Okay. Check out.
No. Well, my internet's down, so I figured now's a good time to just hop on my
Quick
PS1
choice. You want B.
all by myself.
And you are correct.
You don't mess with Texas. Actually, you do. You definitely mess with the Dallas Cowboys. And the Texas Rangers. And the Houston
So you're up
Astros.
to $100. Just 14 more to go. Let's see your $200 question.
Yeah, if only I could have done what I'd be able to do. If only I'd be able to do what I saw a long ass time ago from a guy
You are
poorly
correct.
filming with a flip phone or what have you. He was playing Millionaire 3rd Edition for the PC, and he just blazed through 15 questions without
Okay, so
using a
you won
lifeline.
$200. For $300, here's your next question.
The only way you could do that is if you either knew everything. Or you just
mighty
memorized
confident
every
to say.
single question in the game.
And you're absolutely right.
Now, I did this once, but it was a far easier version. It was a far easier
Well,
version
you now
of Who
have
Wants to Be a Millionaire,
$300 and just a dozen questions to go.
which sucks.
And let's take a look now at your $500 question. So you're pretty sure it's A.
Yeah, what I'd like to do is memorize the entire stack of questions in this
And you're
game
absolutely right.
and be able to do a run for $1 million on it, you know? Just blaze through 15 questions without using a lifeline as fast as I possibly can.
Hey, that's terrific. $500.
You know,
For
I
the
bet
big
they
$1,000
probably
question,
make-
check it out.
probably make speedrunning categories for this game. Not attached to a specific date. That is Thanksgiving. Yeah,
So you're pretty sure it's C.
it's on the last Thursday of November,
And you're right.
so it could be any day of the. Actually, that. Or is it? No, it's the 4th Thursday of November. Not necessarily the last.
Hey, look at this. $1,000. Very nice. This $1,000 will be
Yeah, they'll
yours
probably-
to keep no matter what happens in the rest of the game.
There are probably speedrunners who play this game
Here
who
comes
blaze
your
through
$2,000
15
question.
questions without using a lifeline, winning $1 million that way. I'd like to be able to do that someday. Of course, I'd have to get the exact right. $100 bills does it take to equal $1 million? That's a great question, but it's 10,000. 100 times 10,000, that's $1 million.
So you're pretty sure it's C.
It's definitely not 5,000, man.
You're right.
Yeah, you can't tell me it's not 10,000. Now, some questions I gotta read through carefully just to make sure I know what I'm reading, which kind of stinks.
Hey, way to go. You're up to $2,000.
Of course, I play on a
For
Of course, like,
$4,000,
I
here we
played
go.
right up in front of my big-ass computer monitor. So it's kind of like just a little more difficult to read everything quickly. The proletariat. Oh my gosh. What is the proletariat? I couldn't. Nope. I gotta phone a friend.
Go ahead, choose your lifeline.
I know I've heard of the proletariat and the bourgeoisie.
Okay, using your phone-a-friend lifeline, let's see if we can reach my friend Tamara at school.
At school. Ooh, she might know this.
Hello,
Is she a
dear,
history
this
student?
Is Regis.
Oh, hi, Regis. How are you?
They definitely talked
Good.
about this
How
in
about
history.
yourself?
I'm fine. I'd love to answer one of your questions.
You're a doll. Here it is.
Thank you, Tamara. What's the proletariat?
Is the proletariat? Oh, I'm supposed to know this. Even worse, I did a paper on this that I turned in last week, and I sort of left it until the last minute. It was just 2 pages, you know, more of an opinion thing. Okay, it's a Marxist term, of course, and it's something like the good guys. So I think that would mean it's D, the working class. Yeah, that looks right.
Are you 100% certain?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
Okay, then great. Hey, I appreciate your time, as always.
My pleasure.
Take care.
The
Bye-bye,
good
Regis.
guys. Okay, that makes sense.
Tamara says D. What do you say?
Well, there are a lot of people in the working class, so I imagine they would call themselves the good guys, right? Better be right, Tamara. You didn't
Following
sound so
the
confident
advice.
on that, but if you call the proletariat the good guys...
And
Okay, good.
you're right.
Yeah, so unfortunately that's not going to happen right now. I'd have to, like, memorize every single question in this game in order to be able to pull this off. Or I'd have to get, like, just the right set of questions. You know? That hasn't happened
you're
yet,
at
clearly.
$4,000. Just 8 questions away from the million.
I only know, like,
Take a look at your
select
next
few...
question. It's worth $8,000.
I only know, like, a select few of the higher level questions. Like, I know, like, quite a few of the middle level questions, but I know there are, like, a bazillion more where that came from. Zooty's Candy Bars was named for a baseball player, Reggie Bar. Reggie Jackson. Baby Ruth was named for, like, a president's daughter
You
or
seem
something.
quite sure it's C.
Yeah. I've never had a Reggie Bar, but I know it's named after Reggie Jackson.
You are correct.
Couldn't have been named after anything else. Well, you know, it could have been named for the former president of Nintendo. Reggie.
Hey, look at you. You reached $8,000. You're cruising right along.
Or it could have been named for a king.
Okay, now let's take a look at your $16,000 question.
Or it could have been named for a king named Reggie. What is the name of the female character played by comedian Flip Wilson on his 1970s TV show? I have no idea how I know this. Actually, I do, because I've seen this question. I cannot explain it, but I think the audience said Geraldine Jones one time, and I went for it and it was right. Better have
you
been
like
right.
C.
I hardly remember this question.
You are so right.
Maybe that's why I hardly remember it, because I asked the audience one time, they leaned towards Geraldine Jones, like 70%. I was a little skeptical because it was only 70%, and I'd been steered wrong by like
Okay, you've now won
86% once.
$16,000. Congratulations. For $32,000,
Which is some bullshit.
Good luck.
Because it was like an $8,000 or $16,000 question. And again, maybe it wasn't bullshit. Into what body of water does the Rhone River flow? Oh no, for crying out loud. Where's the Rhone? What sucks is that it's not the Rhine, so I couldn't tell you where it is. I know the Rhine is in Germany.
All right, you want to use a lifeline?
Yeah,
Go ahead,
begrudgingly.
pick one.
I thought...
Okay, let's see what the people had to say.
I'm not looking forward to this. Okay, they're saying the Mediterranean.
Okay, there it is. Hope it helps. 15 seconds on the clock, please.
Alright, whatever. It's good enough for me, for 32. Like, I've seen...
All right, listening
I've
to the
seen
majority.
86% be wrong before, so I wouldn't be surprised if
That's
40
it.
some odd percent was wrong too. But I suppose there was also the chance that they were 48% right. Thank God for that.
Okay, that puts you at 32 grand. 5 questions away.
And now I'm going to win
And
$1
you've
million.
reached the all-important $32,000 milestone, which means that you get to keep that money even if you miss a question later on. Okay, you've got that $32,000 secured. Let's
Now it's
see if
time
you
to
can
double
double
it. That's probably my favorite music in this package. What are the names of the 2 primary M&M spokes candies? Red and yellow. Red. I'm pretty sure it's red and yellow.
So you
They don't have names, period.
You are correct.
Where have I heard that before? Red and yellow? They call themselves red and yellow? How did I figure that out? Red and yellow. Red, of course,
Nice
is the
work.
milk chocolate
You've
M&M,
doubled
and
your money.
yellow is the peanut M&M.
Now we go on to your $125,000 question.
Here we go. Oh, gee. In what U.S. city can you find the Basketball Hall of Fame? Thank you, $250,000 question from my 10-year anniversary celebration. It is definitely Springfield, Massachusetts. I am going to save my 50-50 for
So
this
you
one.
like C.
I love C.
And that is correct.
Yeah, I think I'm destined to win $1 million this time. Or at least see the $1 million question. I've seen a $500,000 question once.
You're doing great. You're now at $125,000. Only 3 more correct answers to win it all. On to the $250,000 question.
Of course, I could be met like a complete stumper. I do not know, though. 1960. Nazi official Adolph Eichmann was finally captured in what country? That was... because I know I've seen that one before. Argentina. You can't convince me otherwise. Maybe that's why they think Adolf
So you
Hitler,
like C.
fled to...
Okay.
Maybe that's why they think Adolf Hitler may have fled to Argentina.
You got it.
Because they got him confused with Eichmann. It's very, very, very possible. Oh boy.
You're at $250,000. Get the next question right, and you'll double your money. Get it
Again?
wrong, and you'll lose $218,000.
No pressure, right? Ain't that the
Here
truth?
it comes for $500,000.
I told you I had to have gotten the right set of questions for this to happen. Who is an arch enemy of the cartoon superhero Underdog? I'd be hard-pressed to think it was Overcat. I've heard of Mr. Bar Sinister. I hope Overcat is one of the remaining choices. I hope to God Overcat is
Going with
a
the
remaining
50-50
choice.
option. Computer, please eliminate 2 of the 4 answers, but make sure that one of the remaining answers is the correct one.
There it is.
Well, there you go. You now have 15 seconds.
Underdog, Overcat. Sounds too obvious. Dick Dastardly is my answer. That had
Is
better
that your
be
final
it.
answer?
That had better be it. You know how they say don't go with the obvious? Underdog, Overcat. Underdog,
You want D?
Overcat.
D it is.
Please let it be Dick Dastardly. What?
Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm afraid that's
What?
the wrong answer. All right, let's see what the correct answer was.
You can't be serious, man. Not again.
Hey, guess what? You're right at the top of tonight's leaderboard. You must be the annoying person who yelled, me, the last time I said, who wants to be a millionaire?
I can't believe... Was this a question that was meant to trip me up? Because there is no way they came up with Overcat. There is no way that the writers who made Underdog came up with Overcat all by themselves. I refuse to believe that shit. Okay? I want another rematch. After the Super Bowl.